Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty. I am a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today's video, I do a lot of videos. Today's video is a seller tip, and it's all about curb appeal. So for fun today, I thought I would pick on myself a little bit because I definitely have some stuff to do around my front yard to improve the curb appeal in the event I was going to sell it. So I thought I could pick on my own house today and point out some of the things that if this was a seller I was working with, some of the things that I would recommend that they do in an effort to spruce up their home and get the front of it looking great for listing their home so that you really appeal to a buyer. Because remember, the first thing a buyer sees when they pull up to your house for a showing is they're going to see your front yard, they're going to see the front of your house. So it's really important to make sure that your home is looking great at the front. So again, we're going to pick on my home a little bit. I definitely need to do a little bit of cleanup around my yard. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you around. So we're going to head right out the front door here. And right away you can see I definitely need to have my lawn aerated and seeded. That would be a good start. But we'll start right here at the front porch. So first things first, we've had a lot of storms recently and high winds and that. So I do have a front porch. You can see I've had some, some wood rot and things like that. I would definitely recommend to a seller to have that taken care of, have it painted, have those pieces maybe replaced with something that's not rotting. And then with regard to the front porch, so I love my little rocking chairs, but my landscaper blows all the stuff all over the chair, so they're very dirty right now, and he was here today, he always messes up all the pillows. So I would say either one, clean the rocking chairs or remove them completely so that you can show a more spacious front porch. The other problem I have is I have birds that like to nest right up there, which is annoying because then they leave a bunch of droppings all over my front porch. So definitely I would recommend to a seller to clean those things up as well. Just maybe power wash or spray the front porch off too. And then you can also see a continuation. I would definitely recommend painting. So I'm making a mental list of things I'm going to do in my yard. The other thing is, these are really pretty in the summer, but now that the season is starting to change, I would definitely recommend to a seller to just cut those down, and you could either plant something different, put down some mulch, or something along those lines to just spruce up the front of the home. I mentioned when I first came out that, I probably need to get the yard aerated and seeded. So there's like a big section here where the grass just didn't grow this summer. It didn't get enough water or whatnot. So definitely recommend aerating and seeding if this was someone who was selling their home. Now, one of the things that I did do recently that was actually a good thing is I have huge elms in my yard, and I did get them trimmed recently. So they're looking really great. So that's one really positive thing that I did in the last 6 months or so. So that really helps, and it just keeps, the branches away from the home. So that was one of the things. I had all 3 of these trimmed. So so that it just keeps the trees or the branches away from the home, and then it also really opens the front of the home up. So that was one of the positive things. But I definitely have a lot more cleanup to do than positive things. Another thing, if you're listing, moving the trash cans so that they're not in the front driveway. As I come up the walkway here, I'd recommend like power washing the driveway and the walkway here to make it really clean and stand out. I would also recommend maybe doing some plantings in here and then really cleaning this whole thing up. So my house is 30 years old, and so a lot of this landscaping has been here since the home has been built. And I bought my house 3 years ago, so I definitely need to do something in this area. But I would recommend if someone was selling the home to just trim everything up and really clean it up so that it looks nice, and trim it down so that you can really see that front porch as well. So hopefully that information is helpful for you. If you're considering selling your home, hopefully those tips with regard to curb appeal and that will help you spruce up the front of your home so that it's ready for when a buyer is visiting. If you have questions on selling your home or relocating to the Raleigh area, feel free to reach out. If you want more seller tips or buyer tips, information on the real estate market, or just to learn more about the Raleigh-Durham area in general, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. You can subscribe, hit the little bell, and be notified anytime a new video is uploaded. I look forward to talking to you soon.